So these 3,000 pastors that stood strong, they were paying a price for a lot of people who stayed quiet. But let's talk about the 12,000 pastors that stood in the middle that never did anything. They didn't take this side or stand for this side. They did nothing. Is that the American church today? Yeah, I mean, let's be honest.
Well, those pastors, which we hear today, say, oh, we don't want to get involved in politics.
Right.
We just want to preach the gospel. Well, here are the political, quote unquote, issues of the day. Today, gender, marriage, borders, personal, individual responsibility, liberty, self-defense. It goes on and on and on. Those are not political issues. Those are biblical issues. But when a church says, I just want to preach the gospel and not get involved, they must have ripped out the 5 chapters of the book of James from their Bible, because that's exactly what the book of James tells us to do.
Well, I got to ask you, with those pastors, just like what Steph said, what kind of gospel are they teaching?
Yeah.
Right.
Do we want to be influenced by those pastors? No. Heavenly no. Because history tells us, because of those 12,000 that didn't stand up, genocide of millions of Jews, Nazi death camps, the whole thing. Had those 12,000 stood up, there was an election where Hitler was elected into office. That 12,000 would have stopped that. They would have gone to their congregations. They would have taught them the things that we learn here at this church with elections and how important it is to elect the right people into the right offices, whether they're little offices or big offices. It matters. Amen?
Amen.
Well, so Hitler would have never gained a foothold, but he did, and it changed the face of the world.